Sup my dudes, Valk here. Today we're finally going to make an Anime Vanguards update 0.5 tier list. Woo! I know it's taken me a bit. I know. Because I was going to get Rengoku, but in the process of me trying to grind for Rengoku, my one friend I was grinding with got him 4 times, so I'm just going to wait to get him from him. So I just watched a showcase of Rengoku. I looked at all of his AoEs, I looked at his buffed AoE, see how much of a difference it made, and I do think he's pretty good, but I think he's going to be mostly shining as a DPS option right now, whereas I think in the future he'll be relegated more to a support because he buffs burn. So I think that's going to be really important to factor in, the fact that he's not going to be the absolute best right now, but in the future supports are always good, so he's just going to have value in the future. So first off, we have Rare Sasuke. Yeah, that might shock some of you guys. He's a good shield breaker. Next up in support, because Regen got Giga buffed, now we need to put the bleed units in support. Yeah, they're just good just to have just for bleed. I forgot about you. You need to go there. So next up, Croc, one of the best supports in the game for sure. Killua, a really good support. And then Sakura. Sakura's a must-have support right now because of the new raid. You need her cleanse to be able to actually do it. Next up is Farm. Bop, bop. I think you'll get more value out of Speedwagon, honestly, than Takarada. Even though Takarada gives more money, Speedwagon gives more money faster, which is more important for short-term content. So it's going to be really important to actually get your Speedwagon up before you get Takarada up. But Takarada's still a very good farm. So next up is Pain. We're going to put Pain actually about... I want to put Pain like here. Because, and put this like here, not here, because Pain is still very good in my opinion, but he doesn't affect bosses, and that just kind of, even me, and I'm a big Pain glazer, right? Him not affecting bosses has made it so he's definitely fallen off a good bit. Haruka Rin next. Better than Croc? No, I would rather run Croc over Haruka Rin. And then in terms of supports, last two is going to be Alucard and Sasuke. Sasuke, we can put Sasuke right behind Haruka Rin. I think that's going to be a very fair placement. I think he's good right there. Alucard, once again, Alucard is either a really good support. I don't think he's as good as Croc in terms of support, but he's either a really good support or he's just a really good cheap full AoE damage, but he's not the best in the game by far. So let's go ahead, let's look at everything. Let's start ranking stuff, because now we're getting into meat and potatoes. So, best in the game, Tengen. Yeah, Tengen's just the absolute best in terms of short form content. He's just an absolute monster. I think he's the best unit in the game by far. Well, it's not by far. It's really close between him and Igris. And speaking of Igris, Igris now goes to number 2. I think Igris is the second best unit in the game. Igris is just very good. Next up is Akaza. Akaza is not going to go in DPS, he's going to go in Shield Breaker, because on placement, and he does end up getting really good damage, so you could put him in DPS as well, but I think one of his big things is on placement. He just murders shields because he has such a high multi-hit on placement that he's really good at dealing with shields. So next up is Rengoku. I don't really want to rank Rengoku just yet, because there's one more person we got to rank real fast. Vegeta, the king of the game, the king of early game, the on-placement king, Vegeta. Akaza's, the direct reason Akaza is going to be mostly shield breaker rather than DPS is Vegeta is just so good. Vegeta is an absolute beast, really good unit. And after Vegeta is probably Chain. Chain's really good as well. And realistically, if I was to put Akaza in DPS, I'll just leave him here just so you guys can see. We'll move shield breaker down a couple tiers. I'm going to put Akaza there right behind Chain, because this is where I honestly would put him. And this is how my setup so far would go. And then I would put Alucard in terms of DPS. Actually, I'd put Alucard probably where? Probably right here, to be honest. Probably right over Akaza. This is where I'd stick Alucard if I was ranking him as a DPS. So I'll just leave that there, because I know a lot of people are going to be curious about that. And then after Akaza is when I'd put Rengoku. So now this is going to confuse some people. I've went and looked at other people's videos. Rengoku can get up to like 20k damage counting his burn per hit, Whereas Akaza can very easily get like 24, 26k damage whenever his pass is fully racked up. He can get really high damage values, so he just straight up out damages him, and he has better AoE coverage with the pill. The pill is much better AoE coverage than what Rengoku has on his final upgrade, allowing him to maintain and keep much better wave control than Rengoku can. And he's also 4 placement, which is really big. So yeah, Akaza is very good. So next up is Sung Jin Woo. Is he though? No, we're gonna put Obito next. Obito after Rengoku, and then Sung Jin Woo. This is gonna like confuse a lot of people, but I genuinely believe this is the current setup because Obito is just so good with Rengoku because the burn amp, and Obito has really high DPS, and he ends on a really big cone, making it so he has really good coverage. He has really good everything. And Sung Jin Woo does not have good coverage, but he has a rise, which is on a Giga cooldown now. He got basically nerfed a ton, so I think he's falling quite a bit. And the more I think about it, it's like I want to move Alucard up over Cheyenne, but I don't know. You guys tell me. You guys tell me what you think. Alucard over Cheyenne or Cheyenne over Alucard? I don't know. It's close. It's really close though. And lastly is Naruto. Yeah, Naruto at the very end here. Naruto just not all that. I went over it in my video. He's got a lot of single hits. His AoE coverage on his final upgrade, not that good. Same issue Rengoku had, but yeah. I think you could probably do this if you really wanted to, if you want to be like, I want my shiny rarities up front. But I genuinely believe that this is probably like my tier list of where I think stuff stands right now and how I think you should be using units. Because I do think Igris is really good, but I think Tengen is just the absolute best unit in the game. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.